So here we are in Loculus Studio on Ray Street in Holyoke, and this is the studio and the space where a lot of activities have been happening for a while now, and we are in preparation of a special residency that is going to be happening. So, Olana and Madison, thank you so much for welcoming us here, and tell us about what is going to happen with this residency.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, so this weekend we have an artist in residence. It's really the first time we're doing something like this at the space. Their name is Hana Van Der Kolk. They're based in upstate New York. And on Friday, there's going to be a show here. Doors open at 6:30, show starts at 7. There's going to be new work created by us.
Which is what you're seeing in the background.
It's in progress. And then also a new piece by Hana that will be shown.
Yeah. And then on Saturday from 1 to 4 here in this space, Hana is going to be teaching a workshop. Very open level, no dance experience needed. A lot of guided, gentle movement exploration.
Some stuff with objects and space and voice. So just kind of a mix of different practices and getting a kind of inside eye into what their art making is like. So come to the show, and then if you like what you see and are interested more in their process, you can come take a workshop and learn more about what guides their process in making performance.
Yeah. We're really excited to have them here. They just spent a week up at the Field Center, which is a residency space in Vermont. But as far as I've been able to tell, they haven't been in Western Mass, and definitely not in Holyoke, in a very long time sharing their work. So it's really exciting that they are willing to come to this kind of rough, around the edges space and share what they do.
Yeah.
One thing that noticed is that the work that Hana does is telling stories and sharing experiences through expression, not only of the body, but through objects and the space itself. So how this has been possibly the way to engage and connect in order to create this residency and the experience that the audience will be able to enjoy.
Yeah. So Hana's mostly been working in their own studios in the Hudson area, but did come for a site visit, and we kind of mapped out like what are the things in this space, like what are the things that are weight bearing, like what can you actually do with the space, and then what are the things that objects might be able to hang from, but you can't hang from,
So they're really coming and bringing and installing an environment. Yeah. So that's going to be really exciting to experience. The space is going to be really transformed. So they came earlier and looked at the space and mapped out how things are going to fit. And then they will be coming here tomorrow afternoon to start to install things.
So they'll have like full reign of the space from tomorrow around 3 until the show on Friday, basically.
Yeah.
And not only the show, but also a workshop that will generate an additional level of experience for the audience to participate, to be immersed into this experience and to share and learn.
Yeah, and they are very related. The performance is called an alien,
a remnant, an alien, a wave.
And then the workshop is remnants, aliens, waves. So they are very much coming from the same body of work that Hana has been working on.
That's also important to us in all of our curatorial practices, is that not only are you just seeing a performance, but there's a way to experience what artists' practices actually are, and to understand how that leads into the final piece you might have seen or see later that day or whatever. So there's a sense of understanding process and product.
Which I think is also part of what's so exciting about this room, right? Is that, we do performances in here, but as you can see, like, it's a studio, it's a rehearsal space, it's a workshop space, it's a laboratory. So anybody who's coming in here and performing sort of needs to be ready for that level of workshopping something. And so to be able to share it in a workshop format as well is really awesome and important.
It's not a black box theater. It's a bit more of a space in which you get the sense that you're in it, you're working, you're creating together. It's a place of process and practice and workshopping and labbing ideas as opposed to the stage, which is great, but it's just a different thing that we're kind of cultivating here.
Yeah. For things that we want on a stage.
We'll go to you. Yeah.
But at the same time, I think it's a really meaningful message of claiming space and repurpose it for anything that comes to mind, which at the same time, it is part of a creative process that is constantly active and a good establishment of the space is here, you are in it, make it whatever you need it to be.
It's been really exciting also. For example, we teach this Thursday night class, which we'll plug at the end. Tuesday night class, which we can plug at the end. But someone came to the class last night who I know personally, but Madison was like, how do I know you? And it was because she'd come to a performance. And so it's been really nice to also see people coming into the space, into this room, into this studio in all of the ways that we're opening it up, you know. So someone comes to a performance and then they come to a class, or they come to a class and then they come to, you know, that they're like accessing all these different points of entry to this space.
Yeah. We're really happy to be here.
Yeah. We really love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the residency will be taking place Friday, December 1st and Saturday, December 2nd here at Loculus Studio on Ray Street.
Yes.
And how can people get to know more about the event itself, the residency, but the upcoming activities and the ongoing work?
Website, which is just Loculus, Loculus Collective.com, loculuscollective.com. And it also...
On that homepage, if you scroll down, you can subscribe to a mailing list, which we send out. We don't bombard, but we send reminders and registration links and stuff like that.
And we're also on Instagram, and that's up to date. That's also Loculus Collective if you search for us. But yeah, our website is great, Instagram is great, and sign up for our email list if you want to stay up to date on everything that we're doing here.
Yeah.
Well, Olana and Madison, thank you so much for allowing us to visit you, and wishing this event, this residency, brings up a lot of amazing experiences and beautiful energy, and continues to bring more of these creative experiences for our community here in Holyoke.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks.